All right. So encapsulating capsules. This is like the main point, the main information that we can really use instantly. We can start implementing this information right away. You don't need, anything, right? There's just some information. You can go wherever you want with it. This is just a bunch of information about all the different things we can do again to alkalize our body, make life easier for our microbes. Because when we make life easier for them, they help our body and do all the things optimally that we think our body just does on its own. Um, and this is an outdated theory, thinking that our body just, does all this stuff on its own. We know now that the microbes actually are a huge amount of, are just everywhere. And it's even said that they're half of our weight is potentially um, microbial. So I'm just going to leave it at that. So getting right into it. One of the big things, plant-based secrets, being able to switch something alkaline like super acidic with something alkaline. So I do that a lot with mushrooms, eggplant, tofu, those plant-based meats. There's a lot of stuff we can do. This part is just going into that because that's one of the main things we can do. A lot of us have this mindset we need to have meat 3 times a day. The super doctors go over how that's just not correct. We don't need to be eating animal protein. Um, and yeah, it's just kind of outdated. So it goes a little more to that. So then another thing that's really cool is go into little meals around the world and kind of show how everywhere in the world the native people have been really implementing different ways to feed the microbes from all different parts of the world, different little ways they have, and there's a lot of similarities. So I go kind of into that, just looking at different international microbes from around the world. Um, and then a little caloric intake review, a little more into that too, because that's kind of really important, and just understanding, how much calories is that? If you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to gain weight, you're trying to gain muscle, it's important to know what caloric intake. If you got a busy day ahead of you, you got to know what you're eating, what you're going to be ready for. Is this? But this is just more information about that. So then tea and herbal teas go into a lot into the history of teas. Uh, this was kind of a part of go more into it on the encapsulating capsules than just in the book of secrets what I have there. um, and yeah, you just get more into exact herbs that I use. um, just a lot of different herbs that we can use from all around the world. Different ways of making tea using the seeper, making iced tea, different using different sweeteners that are natural, help the microbes, and just be able to help the microbes and all these things we like, be able to just find healthier solutions that the microbes enjoy too, because that's the thing. They like, there's a lot of healthy options out there. We just have to really understand them. So that's really a great one, I think, because we all like drinking, these sugary drinks. You can have even better drink if it's just, herbal teas with natural sweeteners. It's really good, and it doesn't have anything bad in it, and it's cheaper too as soon as you make them. If you just get the herb, you cook it a little bit, add some honey or add some of your favorite whatever sweetener you choose, or no sweeteners. So another huge part, super smoothies. Uh, this is something that is like the number one thing we can do, because having just a lot of different. So I guess I get a lot. Just doing a summary, I guess. So yeah, making smoothies, blending up all the fiber, all the different microbes, all the different fruits and vegetables, and then having that like drinking a big amount and having it like half a glass a day or a glass a day is just one of the best ways we can do to improve our microbiome, because that just adds more microbes to us instead of just you know just eating our normal foods. Having an additional amount of different fruits and vegetables on top of our normal daily healthy diet will help everything, and you'll notice that it just helps a lot better, because this is just, and the variety you go for. So I have a talk about in there all the different kinds: parasite cleansing, brain boosting, super micro prebiotic, super fiber for microbes, how I make balanced smoothies. So yeah, I go into all this stuff about smoothies and how really it's one of the most important things, even more than just like cooking meals. This is potentially more healthy than just a cooked meal, because our mouth is choose food to make it like a smoothie for our digestive system to digest. So this is the way that I use when I have a lot of stuff to do. I do this every week now. Just have a smoothie because it gives me optimal energy. I feel like there's really no digestive process, and it's just I don't know, like glucose from the sugar. I don't know. Usually I'll do fruits, vegetables, and something to help the microbes too, and I go over that whole process in there. But yeah, being able to balance it out, know what you're putting in, is really important. When going for certain things, if you wanted this one to be more cleansing, we want to be more brain boosting, more for better for fiber for the stomach. So there's a lot of different recipes we can go for, and I don't want to just I feel like just giving a bunch of recipes is like kind of, you don't really get it. But when you can kind of go for your own recipe, kind of have a sense of what you're doing, it makes it more fun, and it's like more, you can really get better at it. You can really understand what you like and how you feel based on that. So then another huge secret, another huge thing we can do is just doing capsules, taking herbal seed, nut capsules, um, is just like it's just really something that has really helped me, and is something so popular. As we have, unfortunately, though, it's mostly used for pharmaceuticals. But Mother Nature makes a ton of things we can put in capsules too, and it's a lot cheaper, a lot cheaper. Um, I get a bunch of herbs on Amazon, or mostly on Amazon. Like a pound for $20, and it lasts a year. And well, for some of them I go through faster, but nothing more than $20 every 2 months, like at max. Um, so they're a great way to cleanse toxins, heavy metals, parasites, bad bacteria, any kind of unnatural stuff, because these minerals are very charged in different ways, and they have different abilities to attract different stuff. So when we have two while we have a meal, or two in the morning, or two at night, or something like that, however we want, they're food grade, so you really can't OD on them. But still, I don't recommend taking more than two at a time, or one at a time. And so being able to have it after meal, with meal, if you're doing a cleansing one, is great. Also, mineral supplements. These can be taken as a daily, a daily herbal pill, just for mineral supplements, just to get more, vitamins. Because each herb has a list of different vitamins, and I do that. I have ones that are more. Actually, I should show them here. I haven't showed them. Yeah, I got a bunch of different herbs here. I go through all the time. And I didn't get enough capsules. My capsules were a little low, but I got more actually. Just were delivered by Amazon, and I use a bunch of different stuff, and I just fill them all up. And I switch it around too, because it's like all of them have so many different minerals, that I do just kind of rotate them. There's other things I use for super minerals, like with the smoothies. I put in the smoothies, but this is, I think it's good to just have a total balance. Like, I don't do anything every day. I switch it up constantly, just to make sure I got everything. And then if I want some more protein one day, I'll do that. If I want some more cleansing stuff, I'll do I have so many, so it's like I don't want to calling it out. I feel bad for some of them, but yeah, it's just so convenient. I really love it, and it's just amazing for if you have a lot of the stomach issues. It just really helps out. So I have a huge list of them too. I have like 50, 40 herbs for each of these that go into each of these. This isn't just informational. This is like, I guess it is more specific informational. Go specific herbs about mineral supplements, protein supplements, heart healthy ones, brain boosting, sexual health, lung cleansers, sleep aids. Because conveniently, Mother Nature gives us herbs on all these different things, herbs and nuts on all these different things, and it's really great. Great thing to know, because it's a lot cheaper than a lot of other options. And then I had go into some non-food related ways we can heal and balance our body and mind, as I talked about kind of in the Book of Secrets section. So yeah, there's just some things we can do. I give a little background on them, about how they can kind of help us, and as well. And then yeah, go into little ending part here. Just talking about how this information is it's actually really really important. How important, because it's such a hole in even America. We don't really understand this stuff. We just kind of think whatever we want. And these big companies are just making tons of money on our lack of information on this stuff. and they just have been doing it for years. They've been making in billions of dollars for years. So just because we don't really understand what foods we should be ideally eating for humans, and it's so I do kind of I want to. I'm doing a coaching too, so we can talk about it. We can go over situation you have, maybe things will help you into your specific situation, what you're trying to boost, what part of it you're trying to go over, and so any like book could be a guide if you want to talk about anything in the book. We can do that, or so yeah, I'm not going to be more of like a coach, just like if you want a microbe what a consultant. I'd like to think of it more of a consultant, just to talk to someone about it, because not a lot of people know about this stuff. Not a lot of people understand this stuff. Even my doctor doesn't get the microbe situation. It's just not doesn't kill people, so it's not a big deal. So it's just understanding there's a medical gap. It can be confusing. But yeah, if anyone that's interested, I do coaching. You can email me or on my website. Should be a link on my website for that. And yeah, so all this information's in the book. It's the Book of Secrets and capsules. Put them together. There's you know, $6 for the ebook and like $20 for the paperback. I recommend getting the ebook because it has all the links, right? So this is more of a textbook than just a regular book there to learn. Has links to 17 different lectures from one of the top doctors in the country, and just a lot of websites to read more about each topic that I felt were really helpful. And so the ebook's great. It's this stuff will take a while to really get through. Even just the videos themselves in it are just really important. But yeah, that's about it. I'll keep going. I'll potentially make this longer if this people are interested. But I think this kind of showed like a general summary of why you want to help your microbiome, and if it's something you want to do, check out the book. It's really good. I'll probably be raising the price pretty soon, but it's I really would have paid a lot of money for this information back in the day. But I had to finding it all out on your own is not fun too. It's not fun, and it's very confusing. So this is just a little guide, not like a blueprint or anything like that. Just a little guide to help anyone that's trying to get more on the microbe diet. And yeah, I'll be having more videos on my YouTube. Hopefully, I definitely will, and have Instagram as well. And I'm trying to get more on Facebook as well. So there should be more stuff on that. And I'm also getting into the neuroplasticity field. I have already written a book about neuroplasticity in our subconscious mind, neuroscience, and it's pretty crazy. It's even a little more crazy than the whole microbes situation with no one understanding the microbes. It's kind of the same concept with not understanding our subconscious mind and our nervous system and how that works together. So yeah, there should be another course about that too as well. But yeah, let me know what you think about the book on Amazon or on social media at all, because I'd really appreciate some feedback. Thank you, and yeah, have a great day, guys. Let's heal those microbes.